Hey folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play RimWorld. It is our RimMart edition. And look how pretty things are starting to look over here. Finally! Oh, it was too long, sort of, I don't know, in the mediocre kind of visuals. And things are starting to come up a little. Doing a little bit more reorganizing of the rooms over here. The talking I've done for a long time, which was this was going to be split up into two, and then we can have a little bit more sterility, a sterile environment for our hospital research lab. I'm not entirely sure what we're going to do with the layout over here. And things might still get split off. Like, this could just become a mega hospital, especially if we're deciding that thematically all the like genetic stuff, biotech stuff, baby pods and things like that might all belong in here, in which case we might end up moving the research stuff, even though without like running a minify everything mod, we'd have to deconstruct the research labs and rebuild them. So I don't know, or we'll put the hospital somewhere else, but I think we'll figure something out. I'm not sure what it's going to be exactly. I did go and put down some more decals over here, so we got some nice little warning tape around our workshop, which is labeled. A few more chairs ready to come in for that as well. There's our little shelf for the unfinished items, so we can keep track of them. This is actually mining marble chunks, which isn't the worst thing in the universe, although we do have these corpses. I just realized, went a long time without a crematorium, simply due to the fact, you know what, I think I'll have a little bit of symmetry over here. Simply due to the fact that we didn't have the components and the power and different things like that to do it, but it is time to do that to get rid of these rotten corpses, which might be giving some people some bad moodlets. Oh, we also had an extra chair here that I moved. And yeah, I moved this here so it's a little bit more lined up. I know this feels a little crowded. We don't have the biggest amount of space, but it's okay. I'm wondering about a little something to beautify this. Maybe not have it all paved, maybe a little rug in the middle, a legendary cloth parka. Okay. Not bad. Not bad tall. How many blocks? Okay, no, we're good. That work has started. Lovely. And yeah, our planting has gone. We still have the volcanic winter going on. Assure safety. Relationship. Granddaughter, managed by numbers granddaughter. Now it's funny because this is RimWorld, and a lot of these guys they have different ages, right? So your biological age is 40, but you were actually chronologically born 133 years ago. It is entirely, was it Parso? No. Oh, you're already friends. Oh, because of other things. Hang on. Managed by numbers. Granddaughter is Avancia. Oh, Kamena. All right, over here. Okay. So what are your stats? Just straight up 32. Although, yeah, so they're only got an 8-year biological difference. But 101 years? Was it 133, I think? So 101 year actual corona difference between the two. Slowpoke isn't great. Bloodlust, yeah, more likely to start a social fight. You're pretty good at fighting. We could consider... Oh, you're not visitors. Are you? I know you're visitors. Although you're not the stay in the bed kind of visitors. You're just we're wandering on the map kind of thing. Did you guys all simultaneously take off your helmets? Guess there's nothing to eat. Okay, so no, you are guests. I think we need to change. Do not eat nutrient paste, because this nutrient paste is free. You actually have money in here. Let me change it so it empties at 70. So we empty the money that's in there now. Yeah, $0. You should be able to eat. People, okay. So this confirms something. Our people are definitely going and eating the nutrient paste. Oh, do we just... Yeah, okay. I'm going to set everyone to paste, except for Metalcraft, who is going to be set to raw. And I guess what I'm going to do is default... Okay, default is the normal food policy. Okay, so we're going to do that. Because normally what I like to do is have my default policy represent what my colonists actually eat. But I guess we'll do it this way to force my colonists on paste only, except for our piggy, who can eat the raw stuff. Habilis is going to pop any second. We've got a couple of hospital beds ready to go. I don't think this is going to matter. This is counting as a hospital. But yeah, it is a little dirty. Oh, also, I should dehospitalize these beds to make sure that we use these preferentially. I don't want to overbuild these right now. I'm just a little bit worried about our component count. Yeah, we have to wait for a few more to get made. That's okay. And we haven't had anything scanned yet. We're about to... Oh, no. Guaranteed in 13%. I saw the 94%. I thought we were nearly done. You bought an eye patch. Lovely. Hope you appreciate our new shelving. I don't know if people are going to show up with enough money to buy the expensive items, like full-on weapons and things. We can keep a little bit of an eye over here and see if that happens. We may be forced to... Nah, I don't know. We're making money, even if we're just selling the cheap stuff. That's okay. I mean, we're not constantly making the expensive things. What we might do is... Are you... Oh, you should be powered on, my friend. I can just add more of these clothing items and hope that we, you know, just make some more of the cheap ones. Anything that doesn't take a lot of time and a lot of material, they'll be relatively cheap and therefore very affordable. Put some food up to sale. Nutrient paste as of this. Do you just not eat nutrient paste? I'm guessing they just don't eat nutrient paste. Maybe they also don't eat baby food. I guess what I can do is I can unsuspend maybe the simple meals and set this to do until X, where X is like 10 or something. Or maybe just, here, I'll do this. If you don't have at least one, make a stack of 4. These will rot. Maybe it's time for us to actually build a freezer. Yeah. Yeah, it might be. Because we've been able to get away without it. But we can keep some simple meals. Oh, hold on. This still had... Yeah, this can be any worker. Any worker with at least a cooking skill of maybe 6. I can't remember. I don't know if it's listed anywhere in here what the food poisoning at different levels are. I bet you the wiki. If I go... And RimWorld wiki, I don't know, food poisoning chance. Yeah, it never goes to 0. There's always a 0.1%. Although maybe that could get modified down by like other environmental things. But yeah, okay, at 4 it reaches 1.5. That's the thing with like raw food and berries and stuff like that. I think have like a 2% chance of food poisoning. So until you hit 4, you're not actually reducing the chance of food poisoning by cooking it. So 4 is 1.5, 5 is 1, 6 is 0.5. So we hit the minimum of 0.1 at skill 9. I don't know. I think I'll say 6 is a fine limiter for this. And I believe we have... Well, actually, we may only have 1. You're at a 7. You know, maybe I'll just set it to a 4. Or maybe, do I just even remove it completely? Maybe I won't remove it completely, but I'll say the 4. I guess people can train up as long as there's not a minimum school. Okay, minimum cooking skill of 2. Although that's for the time sport. No, because it would be nice to just have some random filler. I wonder if... Ooh, there might still be a food poisoning chance for the baby food. I should probably do something like set a limit of 4 there too. Okay, but in theory, we'll try to keep... There you go. That's some baby food. And there we go. A few simple meals. You still say nothing to eat. Oh, because this isn't a vendor area. You know what I think I should do? What if I just add the Rim Fridge mod? Assuming that's still a thing that exists. Or, you know, whatever the equivalent of Rim Fridge is. If the base one doesn't exist, there's probably like a Rim Fridge continued. Because it does make sense to have a freezer aisle, doesn't it? It super makes sense to have a freezer aisle. I mean, maybe not a full aisle, but we could do that and then we could put some finished meals in there for people to buy. Because they can eat the nutrient paste dispenser food for free if they want, but then they'll buy the better meals if there's... We have the power deficit. Well, it's night. There's no wind. Okay, so yeah, power management is still a thing. Oh, I think I kind of want to do that. I kind of want to do that now. Darn it. Right, so what I need to do is let's critical clear meals, fine meals, simple meals. I mean, we're not making fine meals, but that'll go there. And then what I'll do is I'll zone, expand, shopping right over there. what are our behaviors, actually? Right, they can't take food for free, so if they're broke... I guess maybe I should just do this. Are you still going to complain? Okay, that did go away. Oh shit, these are all linked. That's not what I meant to do. I want to unlink this one. And then these... Oh, no. Oh, you guys. I guess, okay, turn on all food. Although the canned stuff... I mean, this isn't a fridge right now anyway. Okay, you know what? Leave all food on, that's fine. Maybe bring it down to important. And yeah, critical over here for the meals. So meals will prioritize here first, but then it'll be okay. Yeah, I'm going to add some fridges. I mean, the fridges... Do they make the game easier? I mean, it's simpler than setting up an actual, like, freezer here, although the freezers are very material and power efficient. Yeah, there you go. You took those meals for free. How do we feel about offering the free food? Again, as kind of a loss leader. Well, maybe what we can do, if I set up simple meals and leave them... No, there's no way to differentiate between taking for free and not. It's only problem with the Imperials, I think, because the Imperials don't eat nutrient paste. Imperial ship down. Okay, so this is the mission that I often complain about, because it is kind of annoying. Reinforced barrels, which we haven't gotten yet. In shield belt mount. I think I have to accept this for the reinforced barrels, even though it's got the lowest value. All right. We're going to do it. It'll crash. Be in a convenient place. That's not too far outside my limits. Okay. I think we can probably wait about 4 hours, and then we'll send everyone out. Something like that. Yeah, see, those are power fritzes. Although, maybe what I'll do is I'll turn you off and turn you off. Maybe turn this off as well. 12 gold. That's the second time we've gotten 12 gold as a gift. Huh. I can set a deconstruct on this now, although we might want the cover, but we do have some idlers. What I might want, so yeah, if we just had some extra dummy research stations, which could mean more ground penetrating scanners. It's interesting. No one's using this. Well, maybe someone's on their way. Because if everyone's got research on, unless, does this require a certain minimum skill to use? I don't think so. Oh, okay, this is up. Hold on. We need to cremate corpse, do forever. Don't cremate fresh. Don't do colonists. Wait, no, this is rotten, so no, this is fine. Doesn't do a natural by default. I guess that's probably because we might want to study it or something. Okay, this seems fine. Because yeah, colonist or anything, because if the colonist dies, really we want the fresh one. We are almost out of raw food because we did go through a long growing period without too much of a thing. So you are presumably boosting... I'll check it. Yeah, it's still too cold. Stupid volcanic winter. We might have to go on a bit of a hunt. Do we still have... Oh, the animals left the map too. Probably because of volcanic winter. All of a sudden food's kind of looking scary. Which I hadn't expected. And then people are eating these free meals. Okay, what I'm going to do is... They've been fed for a little bit. I'm going to turn off the free food. Because again, technically they can do this. If they're too fussy, F them. I'm going to turn off the simple meals. We have to prioritize feeding ourselves here. There you go. Burninate those corpses. Raid. Okay, well, meat's back on the menu. Oh, right. Hold on. Fuck. Excuse me. Excuse me. I forgot that I was on kind of a 4-hour timer. And, I mean, it's sort of there. This is about the time I was going to move out, but I should have moved out slightly sooner, just to be in position and ready to go. Let me make sure you guys be here, not too far away from the front for some rescues. And we want to avoid some friendly fire, but I do want to let them take the first hits. Security chief, right, you are melee. Let me move you up a little bit. I could fire spew, but these are all imps, so I'm not sure quite how vulnerable to that they would be. Is this going to bump these guys out of cover? No, it is. All right, just get closer. I realize you won't have cover. To be a little careful. We might accidentally shoot those people in the back of the head. Fleeing, good. I just shot product tester in the back of the head. Right? Yeah, assault rifle. Who shot you? Post-doctorate. All right. We can unrecruit everyone. We are going to home zone this area for some quick firefighting. And are you the only wiggler? Capture you. Let me reset everyone again. And then you're leaving the map, which is fine. Okay. Just go ahead and do a quick chapter over here. Capture. Got a little bit of material. We got some extra guns. And yeah, we'll be butchering some corpses up for some meat. Which is lovely. I wonder if we've got human meat in the nutrient-based dispenser. And people use the nutrient-based dispenser. Does it still grab from there even if they don't like human meat? I suspect the answer is yes. But that'll get us our barrels. There we go. Odds have arrived. Ooh. Do we need... This is actually kind of important. I don't think we want those sold. So, okay, this is the advanced component. We're never going to have that many. I will also add reinforced barrels to this area over here. And this is critical priority, so they won't be in the shopping district, which is important. So people can't buy them. Okay, yeah, that's really good. Now, where are we going to set up our shooting area? I still think this is going to be squared off. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with all the space, but if I didn't, that actually wouldn't be a terrible location. We could put it in here. It's close to things. We just have a line of them. It's really not too bad. I mean, we still have this huge, vast open area, which I think we are still thinking about building a little shuttle platform, right? Shuttle, and then maybe some mortars. That's not too bad. Unless we leave the space for future big construction projects, because I love big construction projects. Although I suppose I could always do them just outside the base, but that adds a lot of transportation time. I guess I can move those turrets, those mortars later, so it's not a huge deal where I put them now. So I will go. Yeah, it's a little hard to visualize the spacing because I was thinking I might want to do the thing where we have a little bit of a wall in between. I want right next to it? No, a little bit more of a gap. Just in case one explodes, then it doesn't hit the other. And then I think what I'll do is, again, with a little protection from any kind of explosion over here, even though that adds a little bit of extra walking distance. And let's build a roof. There we are. I'm going to go furniture, small shelf, limestone, right there. Storage, clear, critical. And these are going to be for high explosive shells, which we're going to have to start to make. Yeah, we need chem fuel. Did we ever research chem fuel refining? Oh, biofuel refining. Which I can't see for some reason. There it is, right there. It's fairly cheap. Let's move it. Let's move it here. I still want the growth vats first. The advanced fabrication is taking a long time, but it is important to get. What do we get? Masterwork cloth parka. I guess it makes sense that we're getting the parkas right now because people are equipping them because it's cold. So they're being made. But yeah, we'll end up with an overflow of it relatively soon. No one's idling. Any chance I want to shut one of these down, encourage people to research here? No. That's fine. And then where's our bot? You're unrestricted, which is good. Oh, there you are. Yeah, carrying some meat. Wait, where's the meat? Where are you dragging this meat from? Why are you eating raw meat? Habilis. You're on paste. Now, first of all, What? Okay, it turns off meal. It doesn't turn up. Okay, clear everything. Paste. Literally only nutrient paste is allowed. You are preferring to eat raw human meat over nutrient paste? What? Was there something weird where the paste food policy, did the nutrient paste get accidentally turned off from the paste policy? Ooh. All right, a little bit of fire, that's fine. Oh, speaking of fire in home zone, I want to clear this one out. There we go. Nice. And yeah, everything here has been picked up and collected, which is lovely. Nothing on the ground there. Masterwork, human leather parka. All right. You know, the ceiling fan's not really lighting things up here as much as I thought. I mean, I kind of like kind of a dim, dank aesthetic as much as the next goth person, but I don't think it's the right mood over here. We always, you know, in these sorts of like industrial corporate settings, we almost want things overlit, overly bright, especially if you can get sort of like fluorescent lighting that's just sort of on the blink a little bit, which I guess is something that is not as much of an issue anymore, is it? Now that we've moved to like a lot of LED lightings and things, and even like fluorescence got a lot better, but those like fluorescent tubes with like a bad refresh that would just imperceptibly have a bit of a blink that would cause your eye to twitch. Yeah. This is over amounts of lighting, but yeah, I think that's going to be okay. Like here being a little bit darker is not as bad. We don't have any lights in the prisoner things. Oh, speaking of prisoners. Okay, no permanent body problems. Psychopath is fine. Jogger is fine. Slob's not the ideal, but it's fine. You've got some shooting passion, and you can haul. Ferret, I think we're going to recruit you. Yeah. Price point. Sorry to wake you up, but could you do a little convert action here? Thanks. Oh, actually, I probably... I could have done a convert ritual. Or, no, actually, 10-day cooldown. Never mind. We could not have done the full conversion ritual. Still not sure about the power setup. Again, we're going to go and set up some geothermal at some point. We've got it in the list. But yeah, finish the advanced fabrication. This cold is ridiculous. So yeah, all of our planted crops, we're going to have to replant them over here. The volcanic winter lasting forever is really causing us issues. And we're supposed to have year-round growth, but it's just sending it a little too far to the cold. Which is really, I think, the only reason we need the parkas as well. I think on a normal year it'd be okay. Product tester level 17 crafting is pretty impressive. And a gift, an advanced component. Now that's real nice. I mean, 12 gold's worth a good amount of money, obviously. But yeah, okay. Okay, yes, metal crafts, you can eat raw food. That's allowed. Okay, we're 24 minutes in. We're going to put a cut in here. I'm going to go look for the Rim Fridge mod, get it installed, and we'll set up a little freezer section over here for some cooked meals, which will not be free. We're going to allow the nutrient-based dispenser to be here. I might want to double check the default policy, which is what our visitors show up in. Like, actually, yeah, they can eat the canned stuff. Like, just enable all cooked meals. I mean, really anything they want to eat is fine by me kind of vibe. I don't know. I'll turn off the raw plants because that's weird. I guess I'll, leave those on. That's fine. And yeah, whatever they want to eat, they're allowed. The nutrient paste is going to be available for free, and then cooked meals will be available for a price. We may have to sometimes make an adjustment to this policy to allow guests to take food for free if we get Imperials that visit and they're in a situation where they don't eat nutrient paste. But yeah, maybe, I don't know, maybe something really weird happened with both food policies. That's possible. We'll see. For now, let's wrap it up. Next time, hopefully freezers. Bye-bye.